We made it.
We made it. Hey, everybody. How we doing? It's Friday night.
Woohoo!
We made it another week.
Mic check. One.
Here you are.
Let's see. How's everything? Oh, we got this going here. We can see everybody on our computer. We can see everybody on the TV.
Did you miss us?
Did you miss us, everybody? I missed us.
I bet you did.
I'm looking a little fat.
Did you miss us, Vic?
I'm looking like Matt Burke.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Can't say that. Can't say that.
I just got done eating. I mean, geez. I went to a buffet for the last 2 hours and stuffed my face until I couldn't walk.
Where'd you go?
Nowhere. I'm just, trying to imitate Matt Burke. Whoops.
Yeah, you're going to have to make sure we talk a little bit louder. We move the camera back a little bit so they can hear us. Hey, Sean, you're able to hear us on your phone there?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, she can hear us with our big mouths.
Yeah, some people can hear us.
We'll wait till some people get online here, so then we'll take care of business tonight.
The business.
So you enjoying this winter weather, this nice cold weather, Vic?
Well, I got a fun fact for you, and this is now, I think, the coldest winter on record. We have the most days where the high has been lower than 15 degrees in history.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And it's going
I
to be
think-
counting.
I think the
We're
low
gonna
tonight's
count it
supposed
till
to
tomorrow.
be like -12.
Yeah. There's like, I think it beat the last record. It was like 1897 or something like that. It's
That's-
crazy.
that's-
Oh,
That's cold.
1873.
Crazy.
Huh?
1873.
Well, today's record low was
I
-10.
remember those days back then.
And that was since 1873.
Yeah.
Hold me, hold
And
me.
We didn't break it; it shattered. It was negative. It was -4 was the record, and it was -10. That's like not breaking it. That's destroying it.
Hold me close. It's cold outside. That's too damn cold. That's too cold for me. I can't
It's-
handle that.
I can't handle this anymore.
My
What
cousin's
are you
out
saying?
there,
The
he's saying
microphone's
it's
in
too
my
hot.
face.
Where?
Microphone's in your face, huh?
Well, yeah,
I had
it's
adjusted a little.
flip flopped. It's summer down there.
Yeah, it's too hot. He can't even go golfing.
You can't go golfing. Oh, poor.
I know,
What?
right?
98 and probably feels like 110 down there.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they've got
You
snow
walk out and
and
you got swamp donkey between your pants.
swamp donkey. He said donkey.
You know something about, there's something about donkeys.
He said the magic word donkey.
Donkeys.
Hey, it's better than being called an asshole.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, hey, look, I was called worse this week alone. So come on now.
I got called an asshole the other night, so
Better than a whole
Tell your
half.
wife stop calling you that. Let's go. You know, come on now.
Ben Flirk has always got an opinion,
Yeah.
just like an asshole. Everybody's got one.
Yeah. I don't know. Some people have two. some talk out of one too. You never know about that nowadays.
Yep.
So
That's a given.
we'll wait till we get some more people online, then we'll
Yeah,
start
we got a
this
couple
show
people.
here.
Why don't
Up
you
to
guys
7.
throw a comment or two and see who's around?
Yeah, let's see who's all in here today. Who's watching in here. We
Frank,
still.
Frank.
We see Hazel in there. We got people in here. I don't
I'm
even
not
know who's
gonna
up
tell
in
you
there.
who.
Who's in this show here right now?
Well, we know Hazel's watching.
Yeah, we know Hazel's watching because she's right here. She's there.
Oh, I
we-
keep telling you guys.
We gotta. What are you drinking, Vic? What do you got in that damn bottle of yours?
That thing?
Yeah, you got the.
That's last week's water.
That's Trump bottle. He got the Trump bottle.
Is the last week's water still sanitary to drink?
Yeah, it's
It's been sitting for a while. It might have.
it could.
I don't even want to
Have it
go
tested.
that far.
Have it
I can
COVID
almost.
tested.
I can. Yeah,
Have it tested for the scamdemic.
I went upstairs and got some toilet water. That's what I'm drinking.
That's probably what it.
Well,
That's probably what it is. I might as well do.
Well, at
toilet
least
water.
this time
At
we
least
got-
it's been moving around.
At least this time we got the headphones. Matt can't go to the bathroom and take these headphones with him, so
Oh,
the
man.
microphone.
I think if I take a drink out of this water, I might be leaving a little early.
What's going on, everybody? Let's see a couple things going on.
Well, I'm going to read this disclaimer right now and get it over
Yeah,
with. So,
get it-
might
get
as
it
well get
done.
this out of the way. What do you think, Vic?
That's so the morons out there can't bitch.
Hey, you want to read this one this time, Vic?
All right.
Hey, go ahead. Vic's
You
going to
told me
read
that
the
much.
disclaimer.
Hey, Hazel is watching like 8 times over.
Hazel's
That's
watching
good
still?
stuff.
All right.
But Unfiltered with James Feeney is created solely for the informational and entertainment purposes. The views and opinions expressed by the host, James Feeney, and the guests are their own and do not represent any organization, employer, or affiliate, past or present. Nothing discussed in this podcast should ever be interpreted as professional, legal, medical, or expert advice. Listeners are strongly encouraged to verify information independently and seek qualified professional guidance when necessary. The show, or is it the shoe or the show? The
Either
show
one.
is intentionally raw, direct, and unapologetic. So you can kiss my butt if I say something stupid. If that makes you feel uncomfortable, this may not be the podcast for you. Listen at your own risk.
You did a good job. He did a good job. You know, let's
Yeah.
give it to him. You know, way to
Uh,
go, Vic. Yeah, way to go, Vic. All right, you got yourself a full-time job doing this for me. All right. So what else is going on, Vic?
Oh, nothing, man. I've just been busy, man. New jobs, doing all right.
Oh, good.
You know,
good.
Nice.
getting this warehouse all set up, man. It's starting to take shape.
Take shape like a woman.
Starting
Take
to
shape.
take shape.
Take shape like a woman.
That's right. Empty.
All right. Well, I actually got a speech. I'm gonna read a speech. Believe it or not, I'm not a speech writer, but you know, with some work on the computer, you know, and
Okay.
makes me sound intelligent here. So
He's
I'm
got
gonna
to sneeze.
I'm gonna read this. Okay. It says, "All right, welcome to Friday Follies, coming to you live from Garfield Heights." Can you believe that? Garfield Heights, we're live.
Garhood.
Where everybody's an expert, nobody's happy, and the comment section is already warming up. Let's be honest, this city runs on Dunkin'. Side streets you're not supposed to know about, and the phrase, "they ain't gonna fix it." And if you're listening right now, thinking it's not that bad, congrats. You're the reason this show exists.
That's why I got the rose-colored glasses on. That's so I
There
can
you
look
go.
at things just like Balls and Chain
Chin.
or who?
Balls on a chin.
Balls on the chin,
Balls
there
on
you
the
go.
Chin. You know those type of people like Jay
None of it
Schmirk.
Yeah. So
You know?
let me finish this one. So it's Friday, which means the same people who complain about the traffic are about to cause traffic. Same folks who hate noise are firing up the loudest car known to science. And yes, somebody is already mad about something that hasn't even happened yet. Can we talk about the roads? Because if you've never bottomed out your car and whispered, "Come on, baby, just get me home," are you really from Garfield Heights? That's not damage. That's a rite of passage. That pothole didn't sneak up on you. It's been there since Obama. And the weather, unhinged. Sun out, snow sideways, wind disrespecting your whole family. Cleveland gets a dusting, Garfield Heights gets a personal vendetta. But don't worry. Someone on Facebook would say, "Back in my day, this was nothing," while posting from inside their house for the 9th straight day. And let's not pretend we don't all know that street you refuse to drive on. Don't say it out loud. We're not starting an argument. Because the second you do, somebody's going to say, "I lived here 40 years and never had a problem." Well, congratulations, here's your medal. So if you're listening from your car, your couch, or sitting in the driveway, avoiding your own family, welcome. This is Friday Follies. It's loud, it's local, and it's absolutely going to upset somebody. Who doesn't even listen like that? Let's get into it.
I just want to make something clear real fast. This is no longer Garfield Heights. This is Trashfield Heights.
Why do you say that now? Why do you say it's Trashfield Heights?
Well, I think that Edward guy sometimes on Facebook always says it's Garfinhood.
Garbage Heights.
It's Garfinhood.
Well, how do you see the trash? It's snowing outside.
Well, I mean, come on, man. You got trash down there on the hill, trash around here, administration's trash. Yeah.
Administration
The schools
trash.
are
He said
trash.
administration is trash. Do you agree
The
with that, Vic?
superintendent's trash. The administration's trash.
Corrupt administration.
Well, you got to have an administration in order for it to be trash.
Well, that's true. I mean, well, let's rephrase that. The administration's allegedly taking money. You know, side
Allegedly.
hustle. That's their little side hustle.
Kickback.
Kickbacks, side hustles, patting on the backs, random envelopes being popped in back pockets. You know.
So they're popping tags, huh? Like that song, Popping
That's right.
Tags, you know?
$20. Add a couple more zeros to that $20.
There you go. So you know, I'm still hung up on this Central Campus. You know, the prison that's leaving Cuyahoga, downtown Cleveland, they bring it to another city and they change the name and it's called the Central Campus. They don't want to call it a prison no more.
That's what they identify
Do
as.
you think, Matt, that they think by calling it a prison it's going to ruin our reputation in this great city? Like our reputation's already not ruined?
It can't get any worse.
What do you?
Well, it definitely will, because it wouldn't be good for the city, I'll tell you that right now.
Well, I mean, you're lying to the people, though. You're calling it something other than what it's not. It's a prison. It's like, come on, you're buying a Ford and you're gonna put a name Porsche on it instead. I mean, you're lying.
It's still
Just
a
another
shitbox.
shithole added. I mean,
What do you think, Vic?
It's still a shitbox.
It's still a prison. I don't care if you call it a condominium or it's still a prison. It's
Hold on, I got my rose-colored glasses on, so I'm going to be positive for once.
okay. Vic's gonna
I gotta
be positive,
you know,
everybody.
I got the rose-colored glasses. Well, they're not really rose-colored, but they're like one of those blue-colored glasses that don't give you headaches when you look at a computer screen all damn day.
So in other words, the glasses are like shit level.
But
So
we're
the
gonna
more
go-
shit you talk, the
Yeah.
more color they change.
Or you know what? They're actually piss. It's piss-colored. We'll put it that way. They're
You
not
know, but I
rose-colored.
want to get into something serious though today. You know, I was kind of heartbroken. You know me. They say I don't have a heart, but somebody on Facebook made a comment, and it was on the crime page. And this lady says that she made a comment, and she made it sound like I was a racist little bastard.
Well, sometimes.
Can you believe this?
that's a line of shit.
Can you
That's
believe
definitely
this?
a line of shit.
So I
You
confronted
racist
her.
Son of a...
And I told her that, you know, Wheelie Poppin and I and a bunch of other people. And so she got mad and she deleted every comment she made. So we went from like 40 comments to like maybe 12 now. She deleted everything she said.
That would be kind of fun if you screenshotted it all and we
Yeah,
could expose
yeah,
that as...
So she sent me a private message. And I responded to her private message. And she's an older black lady, an older woman, which was shocking to me. So I responded to her private message nicely. And I told her, I said, look, you're talking to the wrong person. You're going to call me a racist. I sat on the stoop of 40th and Woodland when I was younger, hanging out with my friends who are black in the projects on 40th and Woodland when I was 18, 19 years old.
I
You're
went to
barking.
school all around there.
Yeah, you're barking up the wrong tree, lady. So at the end of the
Tons of
conversation, I told her, don't ever contact me again. And I said it very politely. So in a roundabout way, I was telling her to kiss my ass.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think I was wrong, Vic?
Of course you were. Because you didn't speak loud enough, I don't think.
But yeah, I was kind of like,
Some people need to be corrected.
oh, I was like ready to correct her too. I mean, I have respect for the elders and the older people and stuff. And my friend from down south, his name's Harvey. He lives in Aniana, Alabama. And he's an old timer.
Mm-hmm.
And he even put on that page, he said, tell her to kiss your ass.
I would have told her.
But he pretty much said, go tell her to go F herself. You know, I mean, because he knows better than that.
I wouldn't have been that bad. I would have just said ligma. You could lick my...
Yeah. But I was kind of shocked. I was like, wow, you never met me. You never talked to me your whole life. And then all of a sudden you're going to come across and say something like this. I was like, look,
Make sure she put lipstick on.
yeah. So it's just, it drives me nuts how people make these assumptions about a person that they never met, never spoke to.
Never. They always toss it out and see if the shit sticks on the wall. That's it.
It's these innuendos that they listen to, these phony accusations, these false accusations that people say on the internet about somebody, and they sit
But
there
the
and
funny
believe this
part,
shit.
they won't confront you. That's
They won't confront anybody. They're
They'll just throw the accusation
they're
out
your damn typical
Yeah,
keyboard
without-
warriors, and that's the funny thing.
without any, we'll just say, any evidence whatsoever. It's just toss it out there And like I said, let's see if the shit sticks and causes a ruckus for that person.
Shit sticks.
Shit stinks.
Sometimes shit stinks and it sticks to the wall when you throw it.
Well, it's sticking to this city's sticking big time sticking. But but anything unusual happened to you, Matt, this week?
No, not at all. Nothing happened to me at all. Just
Nothing?
Working home. That's all. That's all I've been doing.
Your wife not beating on you, or
No.
you know?
She's been down sick, so everything's been going smooth.
Oh boy.
Been taking care of her, making sure she's all right every morning.
There you go.
I'm a good man.
I'm gonna have to
That was
ask her
good.
about that. I think we should have Hazel call her and ask her, be like, "Hey, is he a good man?"
Go ahead, dial her
For me, it's like, is there a 696 kids for adults?
Yeah. 696 adults.
My wife would kill me if she's listening.
What about you, Vic? Anything interesting happened to you this week?
Oh man, I got to think about that one because
Your boy's still wrestling?
boys got a wrestling tournament tomorrow morning. We got to
Cool.
drop them off at 7:30 in the morning, and then,
Is he wrestling girls?
well, I hope not.
Well, if he's smart,
He's
he
got
should
a girlfriend,
identify.
but I hope he's not wrestling girls. I just can't fathom to think about that.
Well, you know, if he's smart, you know, tell him Uncle Jim gives him a little bit of advice.
Uh-oh.
Find some good-looking girls, identify as a girl. That way you can hang out with them in the locker rooms.
Well,
Ain't that what you're supposed to do today in today's society?
well, apparently it's acceptable. I mean,
He could win every match then.
I'll put on a fur coat and say I'm a cat and I want to shit in a litter box.
There you go. I mean, but then that way, Vic, he could be champ if he identifies as a girl and
Yeah.
wrestles the girls.
You know, I mean, he's a decent wrestler, but you know what? Wrestling against girls, he'd be probably #1 in the state.
There you go. Let him.
I think maybe
There you go.
he
We'll have
can
to
get a free ride probably to any college in the country.
convince him to identify as a girl,
He
and
doesn't have to change anything. You just got to say, "Hey, I identify as a woman."
there you go. See, then what do you think, man? We can know somebody who's a
agree.
state champ.
I agree.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. State
Well,
champ.
you know what? I identify as a woman. Watch out! I'm going to the Crazy Horse locker room. I'll be back in a couple hours.
Ruh-roh, Reggie.
They changed in the women's bathroom.
Really?
Yeah, I walked in there, they were all naked.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that was funny. We went there that one time. My nephew was going away to the military.
Right.
So my brother-in-law had his going away party at the Crazy Horse on Brook Park.
Yeah.
So we had like 50 people there.
Damn.
We packed this place. So they shut down half the place for us. And we spent a fortune. So one of Hazel's friends
More
went-
than what Matt Burke spends on a Friday or
Crazy
Saturday
Horse.
night at the casino?
more than what he spends in an afternoon at the casino. Yeah.
Oh, or an afternoon on the clock.
Yeah, on the clock.
Yeah,
on the
on the
clock.
clock.
Yeah, absolutely on the clock.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Yeah, allegedly. I like that word. So we go there and they open the door and in the locker room and they're all standing there wide open changing. And me and the guys are like, oh, this is interesting. So we had a bunch of women with us and guys and stuff.
Like
And Hazel's
quarters.
friend goes back there and comes back out with no shirt on. They painted her
A shirt.
a shirt on her body.
Oh boy.
And she's walking around like this.
They're like, oh look, they even got the underneath.
So we got this one dancer for my nephew who's going away to the military, and we were just hammering her with drinks all night.
You know,
Here's drinks. Go dance for my nephew all night.
You know, I actually went to an artist show, and a lot of the females were actually shirtless, and they had their bodies painted. This is a couple years back, but my niece was in it, and I was like, well, no. But
Hey, I got a question. for
yeah,
you.
but there was just wild just seeing all the artists and how they created everything on their bodies and stuff like that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, but the dancer was so drunk she passed out on my nephew while giving him a lap dance,
Oh boy.
and the manager fired her on the spot. We had like 15
That's-
dancers dancing for all the guys that night because we had like
Yeah.
50 guys. So he fired her, sent her home. I started laughing. I thought it was hilarious. He kept that place open till like 4 o'clock for us.
Yeah.
After everybody left and shut down, we stayed till like 4
Well, he
o'clock to
didn't have
try
any
and sober him
drink,
up.
yeah.
It was hilarious.
Got a party,
Nothing.
man.
Hey, are comments turned on?
Yeah.
Are people commenting that we can see?
I have no idea. Hey, you guys feel free to comment.
Anybody say
Can
that
you
they're
hear
here?
us?
'Cause,
I
like,
can't.
hello?
Yeah,
Hello? If we
I
have
can't
comments
see any of the
on or
comments
off or-
going on here. So
you know,
I'm not sure if anybody's commenting or
kinda
not.
weird.
So feel
He-
free to
He
comment.
broke it again.
Yeah, I'm always breaking something. You know that.
why can't we see any of the damn comments? That's so we can interact with the people.
Yeah, I know. I want to interact with everybody, man. Come to me. Talk to me, people. Talk to me. Help me, Obi-Wan. Talk to me.
Keep recording.
What's that, hey?
You keep recording. You can have fun to erase it.
Who?
They're showing comments on hers.
Yeah, I know.
Why isn't it coming up?
I have no idea.
What did
I mean,
you do?
Hazel's watching. I
I'm
mean,
always
she
doing
keeps on
something
watching
wrong. You know me,
about
guys.
every 5-10 seconds.
You know me. I'm always doing something
That's
wrong.
all I
Come
I
on.
see.
don't know why it's doing that.
When my pup Kevin's so bad and he did something wrong, I'm like, what did you
Like if
do?
you
And he goes straight
press
to the
it?
cage. Shit,
Does anything
Run.
happen?
my daddy's gonna give me.
We're live. Yeah, we're live. You know, I can't see any of the comments. So
Oh, it says Vanessa's watching. Hey,
yeah, Vanessa's
what's
watching.
happening?
You know. But yeah, I don't know why we can't see any of the comments.
You just swipe to the left.
Swipe to the left here. Don't ask me.
Uh-oh, did I lock the screen?
No, you didn't lock the screen. You're all good, Vic.
So now I call the ruckus, you know?
Yeah, but
It's just-
so anyway, so that was the thing with my my nephew. So that was pretty funny. But yeah, so I can't figure it out. It's always something new with the Friday Follies. You know, something's always going to mess up around here. So, but feel free to comment, people. We're going to try to see if we can at least see your comments here.
Maybe I'm just gonna have to open it up on my phone here just so I can follow along.
Yeah, we're going to have to see if we can follow along here.
Uh-oh, hundreds of people have filled downtown Cleveland
Maybe
for
it'll
anti-ice
work
march.
if we all go outside and have a snowball fight.
There we go. We're going to have a snowball fight. You know.
That would be fun.
You know, we can see what happens there. You know, you never know what's going to happen. So
Well,
yeah,
we're up
we
to
can't
11
really see.
comments.
We can't see the comments coming up. So
Let's see, Jack's-
Nobody's commenting.
nobody's commenting. Okay. Well, anyways, we're gonna get into some of this stuff we're gonna talk about tonight. First of all, I want to remind everybody that you're gonna have to vote. The people watching are voting on tonight's Donkey Award. Let's see. Let's remind everybody what it looks like. Let's see here. Show 'em, Matt. Show 'em, Matt. So
Wait, now I
don't
see
forget tonight
comments here.
we are
There's
voting
Frank.
on who's going to get
I
this
see
Donkey
Frank was
Award.
watching.
There's the ass.
There's the
There we go.
ass.
We
There's
see
the
Frank.
ass of the donkey.
See
Show him the
Vanessa.
trophy now, Matt. Show him
You
that
guys,
trophy.
let's go.
So
Because
yeah,
you
so
go-
You mean this way or how about this way?
there you
Or
go.
a
The
little-
#1 Donkey Award. You
Oh,
know,
that's the
don't
donkey
forget,
award.
people. We got to vote on see who's going to get this Donkey Award tonight. Okay. So it's up to you to decide who's going to get this award tonight. And we're also going to vote for it too, also throughout the night. So we're going to see what happens here. So don't forget tonight we're going to vote on this, people. So at the end of the night we're going to tally up the votes to see who actually gets
My
the award.
vote is already in.
I've been watching like 12 times.
Hopefully you
already.
don't have a hanging Chad.
You know,
where it needs-
last
where it's
last week it was
debated and not
Wheelie
counted.
Poppin got it last week, and he was proud to have it. Yeah,
Who
Wheelie
had the
Poppin.
vote?
Wheelie Poppin got it last night.
Really?
Last week. Last week was
He
Wheelie
nearly had
Poppin.
almost an anonymous.
He got the donkey award?
What's that? Wheelie Poppin got the Donkey Award last week.
Yeah, but Wheelie Poppin is our next mayor.
Yeah, Wheelie Poppin for mayor. You know, I mean, he's always into something interesting. You know.
Oh, you know what? I think Wheelie Poppin should be mayor, and then Rayman could be the safety director.
Yeah. Rayman for safety director. There you go.
Rayman for safety director.
That'll work. So don't bother, don't worry about me, folks. I'm just don't mind the man behind the mirror, you know.
I see Tebow Man is in the house.
What do you see, Tebow Man?
I see Tebow
See, I can't
Man.
see that on my computer. here.
Yeah, I'm not seeing.
I can't understand what's going on here.
I just started pressing the actual
Here,
comments
let me
part
get rid
there.
of this stuff and reset everything here.
Oh boy, we're
There
resetting.
you go. We're gonna reset everything.
Yep, just like
And,
Marianne said, we need to go to computer
Yeah,
school.
Momos.
What does it say? You guys need to. See, I can't see the comments here.
What if I
Where's it say View Insights?
Is there now?
Yeah,
That's
let's
it.
see. View insights. What does it say here?
Oh no.
Nope,
Nothing
nope,
there.
no. 16 comments though, but you know
That's what
we
I'm
can't
saying.
can't see the comments. So
Press the comments thing there.
I did, but it don't show up anything. So don't mind us. We're gonna figure something out here.
Oh boy.
Um,
I'm gonna try to make this a little bit smaller.
you want to make the screen smaller here, so you
It's
know don't mind
frozen.
us. We're not like computer geniuses here. So
There we go.
let's see.
Let's unfollow James Unfiltered. I'm just kidding. You just killed your own. You just killed your own website. Oh, now I could see some.
They should fix the comments. These knuckleheads don't know what they're doing.
Oh, Frank.
There you go. There you go. Frank, you just take care of that. there
Frank,
you
I'll
go.
get you on connectors one of these days.
All right, so come on, let's get this thing going. Okay, so we did some research, you know, and did you guys know that Garfield Heights has a pothole preservation society?
Wow.
Yeah.
Is it older than the Historical Society?
Yeah. It So the Preservation Society, right? The Garfield Heights doesn't fix potholes. It preserves them for historical value. Some cities have landmarks. We have craters that you can track with GPS. Did you know that?
I
Biggest
think it just-
pothole in this neighborhood is Matt Burke.
I think Matt just wants to, be
Kelly, how you doing?
eco-friendly.
T-Bone, how you doing, buddy?
He's
yeah.
trying to be eco-friendly with everything, because he figures, you know what? Why do I have to fill these potholes with asphalt once something as simple as water and ice can fill it?
Yeah. Put
And
enough rock
freeze.
salt down. Oh, there's a
And
salt shortage. So
Oh,
they
yeah.
say,
Yep.
Did you know,
Whoops.
what's the state bird of Ohio?
It's the cardinal, isn't
The
it?
cardinal, right?
Cardinal,
Right.
yes.
Did you know Garfield Heights has a state bird? This is no shit.
What?
Did you guys watching know Garfield Heights had a state bird? No, this is no joke.
Is it a state
Why
bird
you
or
why
city
you
bird?
laughing? I'm trying to be serious.
I mean,
Garfield Heights has a state bird. I am not kidding.
I got a
Garfield
I got a-
Heights
I got a
State bird is this.
No, I'm
Yeah.
serious. Garfield Heights state bird is the orange barrel. This is no
Orange
joke. Construction cones that never move. Scientists say the orange barrel in Garfield Heights have a longer lifespan than some political promises. Did you know that?
I was unaware of that situation.
Nope.
Yes, Kim, I know there's no salt shortage. Hey, T-Bone. But yeah, they said
We
the
just
orange
don't buy
barrel
salt.
is
We
the
ain't
state
got money to
bird
do
of
it.
Garfield Heights.
I mean, maybe they can scrape the black mold off the walls inside of the Justice Center. Maybe that'll help melt the snow or something like that.
And here's another one.
Yeah, something.
What do you think it is? Which has more political drama, plot twists, and people yelling at the screen? City council meetings or Netflix?
You know what? Since I thought everybody was a yes man or a yes woman, I would have totally thought Netflix.
So I'm going to ask you people out there watching right now, what has more city drama? Well, what has more drama, plot twists, and people yelling at the screen? City meetings or
BBG.
Netflix? Or
Oh,
Netflix?
I thought we were talking about the actual city council meetings.
Or city
if they're-
meetings in
if they're,
general. City meetings in general.
See, I'm not usually privy to watching those council meetings because I think I'd rather lick the walls.
Yeah, Kim, I saw Channel 8's 19's thing about that. They're working 24 hours a day to get the salt out. I know that. Those trucks were lined all the way down the street. I saw it last
Yeah.
night. The video. Yeah.
They're working hard.
I saw a couple comments on that too as well.
Burke is
There was a
hardly
lot of trucks
working.
lined up.
Yep. So it's interesting. It very is. I mean, maybe we just don't want to buy salt.
Also watching.
What's up, Wayne?
Wayne, how you doing, buddy? You know, and that goes to my other thing I was talking about Wednesday, Rick. That really eats my ass. You know.
Oh, damn.
It really does piss me off.
Who's eating your ass?
Yeah.
No, hopefully,
As long as you feel tickled.
Why do they?
tickled to death.
Why when the city shuts down, all the employees get to stay home in their nice hot bed, warm houses and stuff. and our police
God.
officers have to drive the city, risk their lives, and everything like that.
Yeah, I'm still
It's
watching.
But our city,
Cold
but our
outside.
city employees can't drive from home
There's too much
to go
snow
sit behind a
around.
damn desk in a heated building.
My car won't start.
So, from my understanding, Matt and Vic, is if the mayor tells them to stay home,
Mm-hmm.
they get paid.
Must be nice.
But if they say I'm not coming in, they have to use a vacation time, sick time, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But if the mayor tells them to stay home, they get paid.
Doing good, doing good.
We're
Wayne.
doing good, Wayne. Doing good. Total
Total
bullshit.
bullshit.
I agree. How come Dave's and Giant Eagle was open?
Hey, I
Exactly.
went to work on Monday, and it was freaking still a semi. Well, it wasn't that bad by that time in the morning, about 6 a.m. But yeah, but definitely the streets were all snow covered. You know, I don't think they may have plowed the side streets maybe but once because there was still about 8 inches of snow. You know,
Nice,
muscled in on the.
Jane rather have
side
root
streets.
canal than go to a city council meeting. I agree with you, Jane. I went to that city council meeting and I was targeted at one time, and I,
I
won't
would
go
rather
Boys,
have
again.
a
that's a
prostate.
I won't
exam
go.
or an
I
animal.
won't go. But yeah, so
Why
they
does Garfield even have a city council?
so they expect. Yeah, that's a good question. I'd like to know why it's totally pointless. But so they expect our police officers to drive around in the icy road conditions, put their lives at risk even more. And then they expect the secretaries, oh, stay home. We don't want you to drive from your house if you're living in Valley View, Independence, or whatever, and come sit in a heated office all day.
That's wild.
Bullshit.
Ain't that some shit?
That's
That's supposedly
bullshit.
good. It's right down the street.
You know, that is
Every
so
other-
crazy.
Every other Dick and Jane's got to do it. That's got to go to work. Got to go, you know, work the supermarket or go to the factory and go work. You know, blue collar people. Even my ass.
I had to go
I
to
went
work
to
that
work.
day.
And the thing with EMS and fire department, I understand, none of them take off. None of them.
But they're the first ones to get shit on by the.
And you have the snowplow drivers, they're driving around in this stuff all day too. And it is dangerous for them too, driving around.
Right.
So everybody else has to drive
Excuses,
around in this,
excuses.
but yet you tell the secretaries, oh, stay home because we don't want you to drive to work and sit in a heated office all day. That just really eats. I'm sorry, I could go around and around because you're making our officers risk their damn lives by driving around in this shit,
Yeah.
and then they have to chase
It's true.
people because they're too stupid to stop, and it's
Shut
just,
the city down.
you know.
Unless there's like a level 3 emergency, and what I mean a level 3 emergency is that like the actual first responders say, hey, nobody should be out whatsoever, and if we catch you, you're gonna get cited and go to jail for being out in this.
Right,
Otherwise,
right.
if it's snowing, roads are semi-passable, you should be going to work.
Did you look at the weather report today for Garfield Heights? You know, every time I wake up, I look on my
I
phone
just
for
saw
the
what
weather.
the low was going to be tonight. It's supposed to be negative 12 or 14, something like that.
I got it right here.
Bad.
I got it right here, the weather report for
Nope.
Garfield Heights.
We
Did you
got-
look at it?
We got Dick Goddard over here.
I'm Jim Goddard. Listen to this. I got it right here, hot off the press. The weather report, Garfield Heights weather forecast. 20% chance of sunshine. 80% chance someone's complaining on Facebook about the sunshine.
Well, at least on the comments, I haven't heard anybody complain yet.
But isn't that true? No matter
Yeah.
what you say in this city, somebody's going to complain about it.
Yep.
One thing I know, at least working in retail for 17 years, no matter what, you cannot make everybody happy at all.
Oh yeah, you're definitely not going to.
Nope.
Yep, definitely not going to make it happen. I missed his comment when he said, "Ken, I'm going to think about all my." See, that's the bad thing. I can't see the comments on this thing. So
Well, I mean, I
yeah,
don't usually like dropping that,
Like
but
we're recording, you just
I
tap
understand.
on it
I
and
get
slide
it,
it down.
T-Bone. I get it.
yeah. I wish I could see the comments on this tablet. I don't know what happened, folks.
I mean, T-Bone. You know,
You go to your
Well,
page,
people
go
crack
to
up.
live, hit the comments.
You mean 94 days until spring, Kim?
what's that? 49 days? Oh wait, it could. We got to add 40 days probably to it. you know, or whatever the groundhog said. No, it's, what is it, 6 weeks? Yeah, 6 weeks times 7
Additional,
days is
yeah.
42 days. So
Additional.
according to Kim, we got about 91 days till spring. That'll
Yeah.
lead us right into
I have-
end of April.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many more days we got. You know, you never know.
No,
Depends on what the Berkhog says. I mean, groundhog says.
the Burke hog.
Yeah, yeah.
I wonder if he's seen his Willie anytime.
So
In
do
the
you know
past.
that Garfield Heights Groundhog Burgers, if he sees his shadow, yeah. Do you know
He'll be able to see his shadow, but like I said, he ain't gonna see his wee.
we have a neighborhood watch Olympics?
Neighborhood watch.
Yeah, we have Facebook neighborhood watch Olympics. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Did you know that, Matt?
Yeah.
You know, usually, like back in the day, like you would actually have all the old blue hairs like watching out their windows, making sure
Oh.
like us kids weren't like
Yeah.
running on their lawn or anything like that. You know, is something like that?
Yeah, no, yeah, this is interesting though. The Facebook
All right.
Neighborhood Watch Olympics. You know what these events are?
What's that?
Jumping to conclusions,
Oh, yeah.
screenshot relay,
Oh,
comment section, heavyweight division.
the comment section.
That's
T-Bone's going nine.
screenshot
Oh, you
relay.
got to stick around.
Good night, T-Bone. Have a good night, buddy.
T-Bone.
He's got to work.
Oh, he's got to work.
Isn't that something?
Yeah,
Olympics.
T-Bone.
We got Olympics, you know. Hey, speaking of Olympics,
that's coming up.
you want to hear something? This is something. My son and his friends from work started curling.
Curling is pretty cool.
Not weightlifting
No,
curling.
no, I'm talking
The curling, like the Olympic
curling on the
curling.
ice hockey
Oh, you
rink.
talk about beer curling?
Yeah, you know we have a curling facility over on Miles Road.
He's an Olympic
I
qualifier, too.
was
You mean
unaware of
curling like having a drink?
Yeah, curling your drink like this. You know,
that. Curling.
no, there's a facility on Miles Road right across the street from Mars Electric,
It's a qualifier.
I
and
mean,
it's an actual Olympic facility where you could qualify for the Olympics. So my son and his friends are going there taking these classes. They're paying to take these classes to learn how to do the curling. Because he's going to try and qualify it for the 2030 Olympics or some shit.
okay.
I'm like, you got to be kidding me. This is some shit.
No, that's pretty cool. You know,
So I'm like, this is nuts.
I'm gonna get heat for this comment though. You know, I figure women are really good. Have to be good at curling. You know, I mean, they're there
Why,
with the
'cause they're-
broom handle
they're
and they're
good with their-
sweeping.
Oh, I thought
I
you
mean,
meant
that's
because
just a
they're good with the,
natural.
because
That's
they're
just a
good with,
natural instinct.
because they're
I
good with
thought.
the wrist.
Yeah, that no, and just they're scrubbing the ice and
'Cause they're good with the
brushing
wrist.
and,
Well,
you know,
you mean
it's
with
good
the
at
broom?
cleaning. Yeah, using the broom.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I might
Let's
get a little
move.
heat
Vic's
for
gonna
that.
get hit.
I'm gonna
Vic's
get heat for that,
Let's
I know.
move out of his way. He's gonna get. Hazel's gonna throw something.
I didn't hear nothing.
I might. Is it?
I thought you meant because the flick of the wrist. You know, they were good at with the. You know.
Well, I mean, that or flipping, whatever. You know, if they're cooking too. Wah, wah.
Uh-oh.
We're falling flat on
Uh-oh.
this one.
You know, we got an escape room in Garfield Heights.
Oh boy.
Yeah. There's an escape room in Garfield Heights. It's called the Road Construction Escape Rooms.
Road
Yeah,
construction
road
escape.
construction escape rooms. You don't drive through the city. You solve puzzles to get around, to get out. It's the road construction escape rooms. You don't drive through the city. You solve puzzles to get out. Isn't that something?
That's interesting.
Now, I've never been through an escape room. Have you? Have you ever done that?
No,
It's a maze.
I thought it would have been more like dodgeball, like you're dodging bullets or something like that, just to get out of town.
Have you done an escape room yet?
No.
I have.
Watch those comments.
I know I was going to get a little heat for that one.
Oh, I knew somebody was going to say something. My
love
my
y'all
daughter's done the
anyways.
escape room, and you know, seeing her and her friends, I can imagine they probably solved that. They got out of there in a few minutes, you know, as smart as they are. But yeah, it's I've never done one.
With the mirrors and all that.
I never
It's
even
like
been
an
to one,
escape
so.
room, yeah, it's something like that.
But yeah, so
you
it's
go like the circus or
yeah, yeah.
Oh, you have to solve puzzles.
Solve
Yeah, I guess you got to solve puzzles
and
to get out of the
puns
rooms
and
or
riddles
something.
and
I'm not sure how that
riddles.
works.
Riddle me this.
Yeah, I've never done one of those. You know, I mean, it would be interesting. You know, to get a bunch of us together. You know, to try and get out of that place.
We'll never get out. we'll never get out, man. You might as well just throw a little bit of food, and then it's going to be survival of the fittest until the last one dies.
Did you get a time limit to get out of there?
Is there a time limit?
Like a week? They give you a week.
It would be terrible.
We'd be stuck in here forever.
So many people would be coming out of there like limping and knots on their heads and bruises and broken bones.
They just want to get cured.
Ruh-roh, Jane. Ruh-roh.
They're gonna find a way to get out of there fast.
We'd be in there
Oh,
so
God.
long, the next group would come in and be a bunch of skeletons.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you know that we, our administration's good at magic? Did you know that,
Wow.
Matt?
I believe it.
Are they a
I believe
freaking?
They're good magicians.
Are they like a freaking David Copperfield or
No,
something?
they're like
that?
Houdini, dude. This
Oh.
is no kid. They're
It's like a
Houdini.
rabbit in a hat.
And
Yeah.
the metamorphosis.
Put Burke in there, and you got to see how fast you solve it. Yeah, right. You got that right, Kim. If he's in there with us, you know what, Kim? If he was in there with us, we wouldn't solve that.
We could make him disappear.
Yeah, that's true. There, 5 go in and 4 come out. Trust me. But did you know that this administration is they're the mysterious disappearing tax dollar. That's what they're good at. They're like Bigfoot. Blurry sightings, no clear proof. Everyone swears they saw it once. The mysterious disappearing tax dollar.
Wow,
Isn't that something?
that is something.
Yeah, yeah. A couple years ago, I wanted to put one up at Roosevelt House, up on the hill. Council voted it down. You know what, Frank? Whenever somebody comes up with a good idea, if it's not theirs, you know they're going to vote it down. We know this automatically. They're always going to vote down something that's not their idea. It's been like this forever.
All these tax dollars going into something, especially talking about this jail and courthouse.
Condo complex.
Where did all that money go? That place should be immaculate right now. It should be cleaned up and well painted and everything. And from what I'm hearing, that place is a wreck. It's about to crumble.
Oh,
It's about to fall down.
did you see that on the news yesterday?
Yeah.
And the thing that people didn't catch was they said if
I commented on it 19.
if they move. They didn't say it's moving still. They said it still has to be approved.
Rexboro's the one that's
They didn't say it's been
Definitely.
approved yet. So they say it still has to be approved. So we're still waiting to see if it's approved. So that's the thing we got to wait for still. You know,
Why does it have to be approved?
I guess
has to be
they had
stamped.
so much
the
money
state has to do it.
sitting
Has to
there.
be stamped.
yeah,
I just don't get it.
I don't know. It's it's easy just to let things fall apart when you know you got taxpayers to bail your ass out.
Yeah.
But eventually the taxpayers are going to wise up and put their foot down and say, no, enough's enough.
Well,
City emergency.
It hasn't happened.
City
It
emergency.
hasn't happened yet.
It's going to happen sooner or later.
It needs to happen, but people got to get their heads out of their ass.
See, and that's what I don't understand. If you watched it in 50, 65 years
It's
and no
too
one
deep.
maintained the building, all those mayors, and not one saw London falling down. You're right, Kim. And this is what I don't understand about that courthouse. If you watch the news, they talked about the black mold. Now, black mold is serious. Okay?
Yep.
Nobody mentioned nothing about the police department. Okay? So, does the black mold automatically get to the courthouse and police department are connected? So the black mold is crawling through the walls, gets to the police department where the door is and says, oh shit, I'm
Through the
stopping right here.
windows,
I'm
through
not
the
going that far.
walls.
Yeah.
Got sweat run down my walls.
Yeah, but I'm saying, does the black mold stop right before it goes to the police department? Because it's like, I'm not going to get arrested. If I go into the police department, they're going to arrest me.
No, because it's a
What
it's a
crack
liberal judge, and what happens is since they hate the police and want to defund the police and want to do all this to the police, they don't give a shit about the police. So they're going to just bail and then leave the police to deal with the black mold and inhale that, and then end up probably like 25 years, end up with some sort of bad disease where they're going to have a class action lawsuit back to Garfield Heights later on, even if, well, maybe if we don't default on our loans and stuff like that. I mean, our credit rating is about as good as, I don't know, Somalia or something like that.
Check it, tell you exactly. It's on a cash only basis.
Yeah, but that's what I don't understand.
Yeah.
They're talking about the black mold in the courthouse and everything, but nobody's talking about the black mold that could possibly be in the police department right now.
Exactly.
So I have a problem with that. And nobody else wants to mention this. So why is nobody talking about this?
I don't even think they have enough money to even entertain the idea of doing something. I mean, that's just a fact.
You'd have a specialist do that.
I mean,
Got to worry about their checks bouncing.
I mean, Fat Jerk.
Yeah,
I
check,
mean,
you
what
got
did he
that
spend? $30,000 on some stupid ass video for his campaign through the city funds allegedly. Spent what? How much was it? Like 35 or 40,000 on the Taste Attorney or
25.
something like that.
25,000 on Taste
25K.
Attorney.
There's 55K. I think you could have probably solved some of that problem just with that little bit of money. I mean, but
Could have been a start.
who am I to say anything?
Yeah, it was $25,000 for Taste Attorney.
That's $55,000. You don't think a commercial HVAC company could at least help fix some things and help clean some things up, like Serve Pro or something like that? Come in, clean shit up, out the door. We're back to good, decent, not good, but decent.
Yeah, but
Enough
they-
to freaking live.
You know they don't do preventative maintenance in this city.
Oh boy, I bet you they don't.
And that's the problem. They let things fall apart because they rely on the taxpayer to bail their ass out all the
Streets
time.
are falling apart. Curbs are falling apart. Want me to keep going?
Well,
Well,
when
Jody,
they have a mayor drawing
that is
two
a
paychecks.
given.
You know, Jody, you're right. They have a mayor drawing two paychecks.
He's living
and
high
when is that
on
going to
house
stop?
hog.
Departments falling apart. They don't ever come out and do their inspections.
You know, you do have a mayor drawing two paychecks in this city.
I say probably 3.
You never know.
That's the
might be a- he
that's
might-
the unknown paycheck.
He
That's
might
in
be still
straight
selling
cash.
carpets on the side.
That's
You're
in
right, Jane.
that's in straight cash and envelopes, allegedly. Backroom deals.
Yeah, Burke wanted that bike pad.
Yeah, he got.
That's what
he
I
sure he
wonder
got
about.
that contract.
You couldn't come up with another
good,
plan, Jane. So
a good deal.
He had to stick by Tom Vaughn's decision.
Yep, yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of Vaughn,
Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Wait, I need a drink before you... Whenever
Yeah.
you say that name, I gotta have a
Speaking of
drink.
Vaughn.
You know, it just
Vaughn.
it turns my stomach. You know, Kim, I don't know anybody that likes that bike path. I've talked to so many people. Nobody likes that bike path. Come on, give me a break. That
should
bike path's a
have
joke.
just kept the 2 damn lanes going each way.
You know, what makes no sense is I talked to a resident
Council
before,
president.
and she's been on that boulevard there her whole
Yes,
life.
he was
so,
the council president.
I actually got a quick question for you though.
yeah, what's that?
Is that bike path actually plowed?
Is it plowed?
Is it plowed?
You know, I have no idea.
Is anybody?
Kim, do
can
they plow
anybody
that bike
confirm
path?
that?
You gotta ask Kim that question. That's a good question. Kim, they plowing
Kim?
that bike path? And don't forget the block grant money is putting... Yeah, you know what? We just found that out. We went to that meeting that Pat Salemi had about... how much was that? Like $200,000 for block grant money? And we found out that they're using the block grant money that they got. And this is no shit.
No shit.
They're using the block grant money
It's not plowed.
and they're investing it into the 5 parks Garfield Heights has. It's like $200 some odd thousand. They're going to invest that money into fixing up 5 parks that are in Garfield Heights. I just got the email
Okay.
back from Pat Salemi.
How much money is there?
What's that?
How much money is that going to cost?
Whatever the block grant money is, it's like $200 and some odd thousand. I forgot the value. It's on my phone. She sent me the email. They're using all that money to invest it into the 5 parks. Now, the thing is, like Donovan Park off of Warner Road.
I don't think it was shit.
Nobody goes there.
Right.
Why would you invest money in a park nobody's going to?
To
You know,
make this city pretty again.
if I were mayor, I'd think of some cockamamie way
To
for
put
like
it in
one
your pocket?
for like 1 year to block a lot of these, you know, funds that are going to go to these non-essential, you know, things, and reallocate those funds for stuff we truly need, as in fixing the Justice Center or putting another police officer or two out on the force for a year.
Wayne, I got in the guy's ass yesterday. What was that about, Wayne?
Oh, please do tell.
Oh yeah, Wayne, you got to tell this one. What
Wayne, you
what,
gotta
what
dro- you
happened
gotta drop
yesterday,
that.
Wayne? You got to tell
You
us.
dropped the nugget, and we need to see what's going on with that one.
I'm meeting Wayne Sunday for coffee at McDonald's. We're gonna meet finally. See, yeah, Vanessa suggested getting seniors, first seniors home with ring cameras and stuff. You know, I mean, there's so much other things and they made that decision themselves on what to use that money for. We had this big meeting and ideas we gave them what to use that money for the block grant and over the bike path. Okay,
They're
okay.
spreading the love.
And the thing is, they didn't listen to none of our logical reasons. They did what they wanted to do anyways. And it's a waste of money. It's taking that money and it's a waste. And they have to spend it, I think she said, according to her email, by April. It has to be used. Now, it is such a waste to spend it on parks that the kids are not going to use. Seriously.
It's, I get it. I get it.
So
You
why?
throw all that money into it, then all of a sudden, 10 years down the road, it's
Like I
gonna
said,
get back
you-
to the same position again.
You find a way to, you know, so say we are cash trapping, there's only a certain amount of funds.
Right.
You find a way to freeze those funds, take those away for a year or two, because you know what, no matter what, whether you put that money into that, it's just going to be shit in a year or two anyway. So you know what,
Yep.
let's freeze it. Let's use those funds to help fund stuff that we truly need, like maybe, I don't know, maybe we needed an extra plow truck. How about we buy some extra salt?
Well, I think the block grant money had to be used for specific things.
I get it,
And
but and then you find a way, a loophole of some sort to freeze those funds, and as mayor, figure out, all right, I'm just going to take these funds and use them for shit that the city needs.
Right. But yeah, I
There's
mean,
shit
it's,
that you need, there's shit that you don't need. That shit at that point, it could wait. There's some stuff that you need like now.
I was gonna say, how old are the plow trucks?
I don't know. I don't know, honestly. I have no idea.
Because they've been in the city for quite some time. I don't even think they have any
Well,
the
they-
newest one on the fleet yet.
No, they bought a new one not too long ago, and it's a gas engine.
Oh.
They bought one with a gas engine. I don't know why it wasn't diesel, but they bought one with a gas engine. So, isn't
They
that?
hired
Joseph
Isn't that
Chevy
on
says,
the
isn't
Metro
that
Parks?
the
Why
Metro
does the city-
Parks?
You know, I understand that one. The bike path, from what I was told, is once they did the ribbon cutting, it was going to be total responsibility of the Metro Park.
Yeah.
Okay, tickets. You got a problem with the bike path, somebody parking on the bike path, you're supposed to call the Metro Park, but the cops, Garfield still responds all the time.
That's not their jurisdiction, is it?
So it's not their jurisdiction, according to what I'm told. So why
So they
ain't
can't
people
ticket
calling
it.
the Metro Parks?
But what's up with these pickup trucks that like they're like contract workers that's been help plowing Garfield streets? What's up with that?
No, Garfield's got- Garfield put their
third-party
pickup truck.
people plowing streets.
No, Garfield put their pickup trucks on the streets. They have like the wreck trucks and stuff like that. They have pickup trucks they put plows on now.
A couple white.
I was about to say,
Yeah,
there's money for that.
they're white trucks with a little blue symbol. They're from the rec department. There's service trucks and stuff.
It's not blue emblem. They had like magnet things on the side of their door, and it said Garfield Heights, but it should be painted on there. This seems
No,
like-
they're chintzy. They're ugly and
You gotta
cheap.
keep 'em
Yeah,
happy.
they're just it's nasty.
Hey, it must be true. You know why? You know how it says like when you see yourself on TV, it makes you look like you gain like 10 or 20 pounds. Jesus,
Let me see.
look at that. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm looking straight up and down. It looks relatively flat. on TV, it
Why do
looks
you,
like I'm.
why do you think I'm
I got
holding
a
the
freaking
paper?
bowling ball
Hey,
in there.
here, hold the paper in front. Nobody can see. You know.
No, that's all right.
Okay. Well, anyways, do you know that Garfield's been recycling the same arguments since 1998? How every debate in town somehow loops back to the same 3 talking points since 1998. I'm the prime example of that.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Everything goes along go.
Yeah. Or everything
Everything's
goes
long
back
goes
to
well.
everything I've said since the first time I've signed on Facebook. Can you believe that? They've been saying the same thing and arguing about the same thing forever
I
on
think
Facebook.
the oldest one I saw of yours is back in 2017, I believe.
Something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
And if you're going back that far, I didn't see that.
Yep. The city of Garfield Heights has their own GPS mode. It says turn left, no wait, road closed, recalculating, reconsidering life choices.
Don't go down the wrong street.
Don't you just hate that? You're driving down the street, especially this past summer. They're working on so many
Forget about the
streets
dead ends.
at the same time. You can't one way down here. This McCracken's closed. This street's closed. Your street's closed.
McCracken.
It's like, what the hell? You can't go anywhere in this city anymore.
No.
They were working on like probably 10 streets at the same damn time.
Orby, that street is pretty bad. And you know what? Speaking about construction, why do you do construction so late, like in the summertime, and then by the time wintertime hits, it's not even finished?
Well, Vanessa has a great point because this past year was a voting year, so everything was done last minute
Yeah.
because it's time to get votes.
They want to look good politically.
Need to look good.
I mean, look at the mayor of
Otherwise,
Cleveland. He
we're
was
gonna
out
make-
shoveling
we're
people's
gonna-
driveways.
We're gonna shove our fist up your rear for 3 years, and all of a sudden we're gonna pull the fist out and pat you on the back and be like, "Hey, here's what I did for you."
I'm just not talking about Ormy, but it's McCracken too. How does emergency vehicles supposed to get down McCracken to get to the hospital in a shit road like that? It's
Yeah.
just horrible.
Yeah. How do the rims survive?
Hey, do you know when new residents move into Garfield Heights, they give you a residence pack that says all kinds of like emergency phone numbers and all that crap, you know?
Does it include bulletproof vests?
Not yet, not
Oh.
yet. So it's
Maybe we can get a grant for that.
they're giving you also, it's called a city
What about
complaint.
shootings?
Yeah, it's called a city complaint starter pack. You know what's included in the city complaint starter pack? A pair of folded arms, a Facebook login, and a phrase that says "back in my day."
Hmm.
That's your new city starter pack. Isn't that something nice? That's pretty cool. I like that.
How much
That's-
how much did that cost?
I don't know. That's pretty nice of them,
Seems
you know.
pretty expensive.
Yep.
Folding arms had to be what, $10,000?
Yep. At
Then
least.
you got Facebook login.
Yeah.
I'd say it probably cost them about $80,000, and then let's keep adding into it. Say phrase and back in my day, probably like $110,000.
So you're looking at some good money.
But that's right, street signs are always missing.
Did you also know that Garfield Heights, the whole city, runs on 5G?
5G?
5G,
Huh?
not 5 grand. 5G. Yeah.
Damn.
Local rumors local
That's a
rumors
line of
faster than
bullshit.
5G. In Garfield Heights, news travels at the speed of my cousin's Fred said. Yeah, local rumors faster than 5G. Isn't that something?
Hold on a
Damn.
second. Let me
That
check
is
this
pretty
out.
fast.
That's pretty damn fast, isn't it?
Okay. Well, my phone's saying 5G. So
Yeah, see, he's got not 5Gs, 5G.
5 grand.
No, 5 with a G. You got 5Gs on your phone.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vanessa says the street signage is not legible.
The street signs are not even. You know what? That's another thing. When you drive through this city,
Oh, well, you know what I think they're doing? I just had epiphany. I just really had to get this out. Just
You had a what?
Came to my head. I have the reason why it's not
you had a
legible.
what?
I had the epiphany.
Epiphany.
Yeah.
Go wash your mouth out with soap.
Yeah, I know. I have to. I understand why Vanessa has provided us the reason why it's unlegible. That's so it's in the language of Fat Burke.
Wow.
He can read it.
So Bert can read it.
He can read unlegibles,
He can read unlegible, allegedly.
allegedly.
That's
Same,
deep.
same thing with balls and chin,
that's pretty interesting.
and the rest of that crew.
Yeah, that's interesting. Good.
That's what I'm thinking. It's like unlegible for a reason.
But you know how many
It's in their language.
you know how many street signs in Garfield Heights have no name on it?
No name.
Yeah,
Oh,
no
there's
name.
quite a few.
You
No
know
name.
no name at all.
And so distorted and
Oh
so
wait, no names, please.
deteriorating.
Kim's right. We have our own machine, our own
Me.
street sign making machine. We have a machine that makes your own street signs.
Oh shit.
It may be we are all getting, what did she say?
Hey, I got
we
the-
are
I got
all
the
getting
piss-colored
older and we
glasses
can't
on.
read the signs without cheater glasses. Jody, you're right. You know, I got my cheaters right here. You know,
I'm trying to be positive with the piss-colored glasses on.
yeah, I mean, Victor's seeing his world through rose-colored glasses right now,
Right.
you know. I don't know. We got a machine to make our own street signs. Maybe nobody knows how to use it.
You know, did they get rid of the unicorn stables yet?
The unicorn stables,
Yeah, the unicorn stables.
they moved it to the new basketball court.
Oh, the new basketball
The new
court?
basketball court has a unicorn stables.
Oh, no shit.
They're playing pickleball right now.
Oh, there's a pickleball court there, too?
Yeah, the unicorns are playing
Oh,
pickleball.
I
Did you
thought
know
it
that,
was
Matt?
called
Oh, shit.
paddleball.
Yeah, the pickleball. No, pickleball. The
Did-
ball's the shape of a pickle.
Did Bert provide him with the
I
paddles?
understand now.
Yeah, but he certainly made sure his name was on all the city entries. You know, he can have his name on the entrance of this city. Jennifer Burke. Ain't that what the name is on the entrance
I
of the
think
city?
so.
Mayor Jennifer Burke?
I think so.
Yeah, that's what it says.
She's
Like
got,
the pothole filler truck. You know what? That pothole filler truck, Vanessa, costs so much damn. I think like $280,000, something like that.
That's
And nobody
crazy.
in this city knows how to use it, and they've never used that thing.
Are you serious?
That's crazy.
They've never used it.
There's something called YouTube. I'm sure there's a video on how to fucking use that thing. Ooh, freaking.
Uh-oh.
I
Beep,
think I
beep,
dropped the
beep,
first
beep,
F-bomb.
bleep,
My
bleep,
bad.
bleep them out, bleep them out.
Whoops.
That's insane.
Beep. Where's my beep?
Nobody knows how to use that pothole filler thing. I wonder if they even have it still. They might not even have
probably
it.
sold
I
it.
haven't seen it.
It's probably it's probably a big paperweight. But yeah, we have a machine that they bought when Clover was in office. They
Yeah.
picked up that could professionally do the potholes properly.
Yeah.
So,
Shit.
but if they did it the right way the first time, then they wouldn't need all these employees. He'd have to get rid of his friends,
Oh, that's true.
and he don't want to
Yeah.
do that. You know,
I don't want to do that.
can't get rid of his friends. He
Yeah.
gets rid of his friends. He gets rid of voters.
That's the
Yeah.
only. That's the only way that he has friends because he buys them.
Yep, yep. Well,
Nobody
did you say
likes
buy? Buy?
He buys them.
Uh-oh. Buy.
He's
Say
got
goodbye.
two jobs. He's got
Or
two
buy.
jobs and two incomes.
Yeah.
I mean, he should be able to buy just about anything. He can buy friends, cocaine.
He didn't have any in high
Horse.
school.
Yeah.
Frank, I miss playing whores and fours.
They
playing
don't use
cars.
it because they say chemicals to make the asphalt is too expensive, and as what I was told. You know what, Frank? Every other city uses it. The ones I know that have it, they use it.
Yep.
When we were driving through, was that Avon that has the Cabela's?
So why the hell did they buy it?
Avon
It's too
has,
expensive.
yeah, Avon has Cabela's. The Cabela's is out in Avon, and they have one.
Yeah.
And I seen like 3 people out there repairing streets using it, and I was watching them. It was amazing watching them use this thing, you know.
You're right.
He can also pay his sister to talk for him. You know, that's a full-time job she's got talking for him. But yeah, so
She
Frank, I've
coach-
seen
she
them using it
coaches
out
him.
there, and you know, if other cities who use that equipment, they can afford to use it. With the amount of tax money we're paying, why can't we afford to use it?
Right.
Yep.
So if they're not using it, get rid of the damn thing. That's how I
Sell
look
it.
at it. Sell it. Make some money
Make your
off
money
it.
back.
His sister is the puppet master.
Puppet
She's-
Master. That was a pretty
she's
interesting
actually-
movie. Puppet Master. Puppet Master.
She's actually pulling all the strings from the back.
Yep, yep, yep. Hey, don't forget tonight, people. Let me see those damn things. Don't forget tonight, people. we will be voting for, don't want to you guys forget, the #1 Donkey Award.
Who's
Okay,
going to be the
don't
donkey
forget.
of the week?
Got to vote for the award tonight, okay? So later tonight, before the show is over, we will be voting for the awards.
Hee-haw.
Hee-haw, hee-haw.
Yeah, so put it in the comments.
So,
who the
when we go to
nominations
vote,
are,
don't forget to
please.
cast your vote tonight, okay?
You know, there's a few of yous out there.
My vote is in.
Your vote's in.
Yep,
Again?
my vote is in.
You voted more than once.
No, just one time.
Oh, I was about to say.
Do you know?
This isn't Wisconsin, or we're not freaking ballot harvesting, are we?
Do you know Garfield Heights practices parking lot politics,
Uh-oh.
where the real debate happens next to shopping carts with one bad wheel? Hey, don't that piss you off? You always get to a shopping cart where that one wheel always just.
Isn't that strong?
Proud of me, Jim. I managed to stay awake the whole. You know what, Jody? I am happy for you. Thanks for staying awake this time and not falling asleep on us.
Well
you know?
done, Jody. Well done. Usually it's past my bedtime right about now as well. I'd be passed out on my couch snoring, watching like Ancient Aliens.
But don't you hate that? You go to a grocery store, you always grab that one cart, and you get that bad wheel. Don't they just drive you nuts?
It shakes like Muhammad Ali used to.
Yeah, it shakes like Bert when he has no security with him in a store.
Well, that's true.
I'm missing my wrestling
That's
right
why
now.
he wears
so-
diapers.
But I got it recorded at home.
Does he wear diapers, just because out of necessity, or is it a fetish?
It might be a fetish. I don't know.
I think so.
Of
I
Ancient
don't-
Aliens.
I love Ancient Aliens. There you go. I
and
don't
Ice
know.
Road
I don't know. I
Truckers
mean,
and the Curse of Oak Island.
what do you think, Matt? What do you think? What's on your mind right now, Matt?
Oh, I got nothing.
Nothing.
I think the only other thing that I was thinking about a little while back, that I think the last time was, what do you guys, each and every single one of you, what do you think about the kids actually being passed forward in a grade? Like, even though they're failing, they just pass
Push
them
them out,
through.
push
So
them
you're
along.
saying
What do you think
the school's just pushing these kids through?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We
You
know
what,
they
do you,
are.
what do you guys think about that?
You know, we got kids in this school system that still can't write their name. Not
And
print.
cursive?
And
Not
they're
print.
not retarded.
Write their name. The ones that they graduated from high school and they still cannot write their name. So what do you guys watch and think about that? Do you think they should be pushing these kids through
Well,
like they're doing?
I'm gonna look at it through rose-colored glasses. Or I
Will
mean,
you take those
piss-colored
damn glasses off? Here,
You know?
put my granny glasses on. Stop. You're too cheerful.
I would move it along. You know why? Because that's more tax dollars of my tax dollars if they're there till they're 25. By the time they can frickin' write and piss themselves or poop themselves and know how to clean themselves
What
up.
does Kim say? This is so wrong. No child should be left behind. No
Left
child
behind.
is pushed.
Well, exactly.
Can't
No.
read or write. That
No,
is
you
really,
need to
Jody,
push
you're
them
right.
ahead.
That is really sad. That is sad.
No
Hoping
matter what.
they do close Elmwood and May. You know, now that's the thing.
Yeah, let's consolidate the schools here because
When
of
they-
declining enrollment.
When they were pushing
Oh
for
wait,
that.
no, we have way too much enrollment. We had a ton of enrollment. I mean,
No, they had to.
the
They had to do
state gave
open
us $3
enrollment.
million or whatever it was.
They want the thugs the hell out of it. You know, if it wasn't for the thugs in the school system,
They wouldn't have tax dollars.
we'd have nothing to talk about.
Right.
We wouldn't have they wouldn't have tax dollars either.
They wouldn't
Or
have
from
tax
the
dollars.
state.
Yeah, Hazel's right. Thanks to this no child left behind crap. You know, but you got kids that are going from the 8th grade to the 9th grade that still can't read. I think it's less than 10% can read, and they're going into the 9th grade.
They don't even know how to read cursive.
I mean, isn't that sad?
Mhm.
As a parent, I would feel like shit if my kid can't read. They graduated from high school and they can't write their damn name.
Yeah.
The only reason, or the only way that I would not feel like shit if my son can't read or write, God forbid, by the age of 14 or 15, is that if it was a vegetable or have an actual mental handicap or autism. I mean that's the class of like people we're talking about, like that don't have a mental ailment or something like that. I mean, they're no smarter than somebody who's mentally retarded.
But we have
My kids
friends
make
of
sure.
ours whose kids
They're reading in preschool.
do have what is his son and daughter have? They're autism. They have they're autistic.
They're on the spectrum, probably.
No, they have autism.
Right.
They're full blown, and they can still write their name. They're still,
They're still smarter than a
They're-
Garfield.
believe it or
Heights
not,
high school.
they are actually smarter than these kids in Garfield Heights.
It's like, are you smarter than a fifth grader? No. Are you smarter than a kid come from Garfield? Man, that would be really.
You're
smart.
right,
Like
James.
if you're an
They're
adult,
the future leaders. Then this all began with
Yep,
the
that's
sports teams for the minor leagues, gave trophies for the losing team. You know what? Don't even get me started on that, Jody. Don't
Jody.
even get me started on this participation award shit, because I could go all night on this.
started.
You know, when you start giving out trophies just for participation, I'll go nuts. You win, you get a trophy. You lose, you don't get shit.
Yeah.
That's my logic. Plain simple.
Unless it's something like track and field where it's like first, second, or third, or like horse racing.
Wait, we have track and field
It's
here?
always been that way. First, second,
Look.
third, but not a fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh.
Now look,
Hey, you came in 10th out of 12
field?
players. Here's a
Jody,
participation
my
trophy.
granddaughter is autistic, and she got congratulations, she got on a roll. Nice,
Dude,
that's very
honor
good.
roll. Awesome.
Now I'm going to tell you
sauce.
something. When I was first started, when I was in martial arts,
You were in martial arts?
I was in martial arts most of my life.
Who's Marshall?
I still can't find out who it is. So, I was in a tournament, okay, and I was fighting somebody who was 2 belts higher than I was,
Oh.
okay.
They were whipping you with a belt. What?
Yeah, I beat me, baby, beat me, baby. So
Thank you, man.
I
Another.
got my ass whooped. Bad. This guy beat me 7 days to Sunday. I mean, badly. Okay? They didn't give me no participation award. They didn't say, oh, you did a good... No, you know what they
They
did?
picked you up off the ground and put you to the
They
side.
just took me, kicked me off the mat, and said, next opponent.
Next.
Just give them a couple of rolls.
That's all they did. They didn't say, "Oh, nice," nothing like that. You know what my instructor did? He
What?
looked at me and he said, "Jim, get your ass out of here. Go back to the locker room and change your clothes." They didn't say, "Oh, poor baby." None of that shit.
Nope.
These kids nowadays, they want you to hold them and hug them and say, "Oh, you did a girl. Oh, you're so sorry." So that's how you had your head in. You're right, Frank. That's how I'm
You
all
got it.
screwed up in the head. But that's the thing. They all want to be, nowadays, everybody's a winner.
Mm-hmm.
If everybody's a winner, then we should have 2 mayors in every city, 2 presidents, a gazillion friggin' senators and congressmen.
Yeah.
It don't work that way.
No.
You win, you lose. Plain simple. Suck it up and go. You lost. That's what I don't understand. Society right now has got everybody so screwed up in the head that they give out participation awards.
I would like to give a quote from a very good movie.
A movie?
A movie.
Okay, what's this?
That would be with Will Ferrell.
Okay.
It's the racing movie that he did not too long ago. I don't know if you remember Talladega Nights.
Thank you,
He's
Jody.
like- the quote is, if you're not first, you're last.
Exactly. If you're not first, you're last.
Yeah.
Plain simple. We do have 2 mayors. We have Mayor Matt and Mayor Matt. There you go. We got 2 Matts.
And what about Ray?
Ray's
Ray.
running next.
Ray's running for the next
Ray's
mayor.
running for the next mayor. Yeah.
Ray.
Yeah.
I think you're talking about benefit
And Wheelie.
Yeah,
And Wheelie.
Mayor Reilly. Yeah,
Ray and Wheelie.
And the last thing I wanted to talk about. Do you know Garfield Heights gives out an annual award? Did you know that, Matt?
Is it better than the Donkey Award?
No, nothing's better than the Donkey
Nothing's
Award.
better
Trust
than
me.
the Donkey Award.
Yeah, no, the Donkey Award's bad. No, but Garfield Heights has an annual. Why is that still their award?
What is it?
Why is that still their award? Which is abandoned signs, random cones, mystery buildings that no one knows the purpose of. Why is that still their awards? Garfield
Oh, you
Heights
know what?
has that.
You know what? I have to go along with that award. It's the mucky, sucky, fucky vandalism. You know, graffiti that's on the side of the building that's half made over there by Bridgeview.
Now this is the thing about that graffiti.
Yeah, Vaughn.
How
You
how
said
did
you were
the
going to
guy
get rid of it, Vaughn.
how did the guy do something like that and nobody noticed?
Right.
It has take time.
Yeah,
It's
that's
not like
that's
it
a
just
lot of
happened.
that's a lot of freaking real estate. Oh,
Yeehaw.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's a lot of
it
real
took
estate on
time.
the side of that building. I mean, how much spray paint did you need to at least get that much real estate on the side of it? I mean, when you go up to it, it's got to be 5 to 6 feet tall.
He
Each
did it with
letter.
he did it with a 2-inch brush.
It's what she said.
Yeah, he did. So yeah, the city's got some serious issues. I mean, but
Serious.
I do give credit to our snowplow guys. They were busting.
You know
their
what?
ass.
They didn't do too bad. You know, if
They
there's
worked pretty hard, I think.
my piss-colored, rose-colored glasses are on today.
Oh shit.
I do have to give a little bit of props to the, the plow guys were actually doing all right. You know, I think that second pass of the plows was, within 24 hours of the snow being done. You know, with the 14, 13 inches we got.
What would you do different if you could talk to a plow guy? If you were in charge of the plows, Big, what would you tell him to do different?
Well, it depends on our resources.
We don't have
And I would
resources.
try to figure what.
We don't have resources.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like if we have very, very limited resources, all right, how can we best utilize the resources efficiently? That's the key.
I make it a game. Bury the cars on the street.
What would you do different, Matt?
I was gonna say after the storm finished, the second day after the storm, they finally hit my street, and it took them that long.
That's because they knew that was your street,
Yeah.
and
'Cause
they
you're
saw
on-
you.
'cause you're
They
on
saw
that
you on.
They saw me on podcast.
They saw
and
you
they're
on
like, yeah,
Friday
screw
Follies,
this
and it
dude.
was like, screw this guy
Are you
street.
paying
And then
your
they saw
property
my
taxes
comment
on
on
time?
BBG. They were like, "Man,
Did
throwing
you
the snow back out into the street like that, sucker, we're gonna get you."
you see what they
That's
did in front of his house?
What'd they
They
do?
saw them on. They saw a man on Friday Follies, and they were plowing down his street. They actually lifted the plow, passed over his house, and then dropped the plow and plowed
Oh,
again.
shit. And also
Yeah.
they filled his apron with extra snow.
And no, they were actually out there with water and spraying water in front of his house.
It wasn't piss.
Could have been.
It could have been.
That's
Yeah.
why
Was it
my
yellow?
front apron is so solid with ice. Damn it!
They said.
Oh
well,
shit!
they
Stop
said.
talking about ice.
They said we'll get his ass. Yeah, no, they can't mention ice.
Yeah.
Hey, you see them downtown protesting ice today?
Oh,
I wanted to
boy.
go.
No, I didn't see
Believe me, I wanted
yeah.
to go there.
Yeah, yeah. Play
Blast.
Vanilla Ice, baby.
Blast ice, ice, baby.
There you go, ice, baby. Would you stand outside this weather and protest anything? Anything? I don't care what it is. Would you
Only
do
to,
that?
now school.
only to counter protest these retards that are downtown.
You know, I would go
You know,
down
that's
there.
actually, you know what? I'm so sorry. I think that's even a insult to folks with mental retardation.
Get
For
the
me to
curved
even
edge
compare
plows
them.
that don't fill in driveway. Yeah. You're right. They that's what I don't like is they plow and all that heavy snow goes in front of your apron and stuff. Yeah, you're right. But yeah, so going to the ice thing downtown protesting. If I was there,
If I was there too.
I would be walking around
Me
with
too.
my rifle over my shoulder,
Okay.
out
bring
in
a
the open,
bazooka.
out in the open, so they could see it. I would have my American flag,
Yep.
and I would just stand there, watching their ass, waving a Trump flag, American flag, just to piss them off.
Mm.
What do you think? You think that would make them mad? And I would wear my ice hat because I got a hat that says ice.
A bazooka full of mace.
I should have wore that here today's show, ice hat. You know, I got it in the garage, a hat that says ice. You know, Immigration Custom Enforcement. It's funny because I go downtown to the Chinese supermarket
Yeah.
and I wear my ice
Well,
hat.
nice.
And the looks, I get some dirty looks from people.
Dirty.
Oh, dirty looks.
30% like looks.
Oh no, I'm talking about looks like I should cut your throat look.
That ain't good.
It's kind of funny.
You know, if I was getting paid to protest enough, I think I would probably protest.
You think they're paid protesters?
Of course they are.
What
Oh,
is
yeah.
George
A lot of
Soros paying these people? Oh, did I say George Soros? I'm sorry. What is
Oh, they're getting
GS
paid.
paying these people?
Enough,
Enough?
because a lot of these people don't have jobs or
What does
too
Vanessa
lazy.
says? Only if George Soros was paying to protest. Yeah, you see, Vanessa and I
They'll be in
think
Ohio
alike.
next
Yeah.
week. I hope ICE will be in next week. Clear out freaking Springfield.
Yeah,
get rid
Wayne,
of all
they
those,
will be in Ohio next
get
week.
rid of all those.
They were
Haitian-
downtown
was it
Cleveland, Wayne.
Haitians?
Yeah.
And they're eating dogs and cats.
Yeah, they were in Cleveland just today, Wayne. They were downtown public square protesting.
If you're going to the Haitian restaurant, you might not know what you're eating. It might go meow in the back.
They were here at Dunkin' before.
Were they?
Oh, ICE raided Dunkin' Donuts that one time.
Remember all the squishies
Oh,
were
that's right.
gone?
Didn't they take like 2 or 3 people?
Oh, they took like most of them.
All of them.
They took like
They
all
had
of
to
them.
they had to close the rest of that. What, they take the Indians out of there?
They took them all.
Yeah. All the squishies.
Are the Indians not in here properly?
Probably not.
I would have totally thought that the Indians did it the right way.
No, I have no idea, but they had to close down for the day.
All
Those
the
poo
squishies were
jobs.
gone.
Yeah, they took them. They were gone.
Damn.
Yeah,
I
that was
thought it
was
just
pretty
the
wild.
The Mexicans.
No, every squishy was gone.
I saw quite a few agents there at Garfield Gel.
The
I don't
shell.
think that was them though. I think it was certain other agents.
Dude, so how bad was that look? I mean, you gotta explain this look to me.
The look I got when I was walking around. Now, it was funny because some people saw my ICE hat and they turned around and walked away. They went to the back of the warehouse.
Dude, I would try. You know what I would do?
Okay, because
Dress up as ICE.
no, the funny part is I told Hayshaw I'm going to wear my tactical vest
Yeah.
next time, wear my ICE hat, and I'm just going to walk into the Chinese grocery store downtown.
No, we're not gonna work.
But I'm going to wear my ICE hat. I mean, my tactical
Right.
vest. And it's funny because the Chinese grocery store has a lot of Mexicans that work down there.
Right.
Okay, and they're the ones that give me the most dirty looks.
Oh.
And they're the ones when they see my ICE hat that turn around and go into the back of the storage. So I think it's hilarious.
I would love to like dress up like ICE and see somebody try to like throw something on me.
Oh, like
Literally,
that shit, that
they're
Omar
gonna- they're
shit
gonna
they
be on
got
a
the vinegar put
stretcher.
on her today or yesterday.
What's
You
that?
saw
I saw
that
this squirt
that
by
Omar politician
Yeah.
woman. The guy put that syringe of apple cider vinegar
Dude,
and sprayed it on her.
what he needed to do was not spray her with apple cider vinegar. It would have been like pig's blood or bacon grease.
Well, they you know that was a setup. Apple
It
cider
was a
vinegar
setup.
and a syringe, and they're going to prosecute him. It was a setup. We all know that was a setup.
Actually, it's her setup because I think they are friends. I think I saw pictures
According to CNN, they're friends.
that they are friends.
And that's the Clinton News Network.
in which it was a stage setup. You know why? To divert from the fraud.
Yeah, they
That's
got
all
they,
it is.
you know,
They continue to try to throw curveballs because things are, the walls are crashing in slowly, and before you know it, it's going to completely crumble on top of them.
What did she say?
But they have to do something stupid.
I would like to know how their walkout from school, work, and shopping went today. Most schools were closed for the weather.
They had one at Niles School.
I think Garfield was closed all week.
Garfield was closed today. I know for a
Was
fact.
Garfield closed? I think Garfield schools were closed all week.
I wouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised.
But they showed on Facebook a lot of schools still had session. They still went. And
My son had school today and yesterday.
why didn't Garfield give these kids the Chromebooks at the beginning of the year so they can at least take them home in case of problems like this and still study?
require. Oh wait,
Nah,
like
Susan, how you
like
doing,
COVID.
Susan? Susan's
Susan.
online. How are we doing, Susan? Susan's
Just
birthday's
like
coming up
COVID.
soon.
You got to stop making sense.
Do some
Yeah.
do some virtual learning.
But they can't even do in-class
Oh
learning.
no, wait, virtual leering.
Oh, Garfield schools were open yesterday, Vanessa? So they were open one day out of 5.
They were closed today.
Were they part of the? Is Garfield part of the Leering Center?
Are they running out of calamity days? You know, Kim, I have no idea anymore.
They gotta be close, Kim. I mean, if they called off 3 days this week or 4 days this week,
Or
and then I think a couple times a week ago or the week before that, from the last snowfall.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah. I mean, I have no idea. Honestly, I don't know.
Now it's home this week.
What's that?
Now it's home this
I
week.
have no clue.
But she had a
Yeah,
line.
I'm not sure 100% how that does that, but once our kids got out of high school, I totally forgot about anything that happens in that school system. But I know they got fantastic metal detectors, dude.
As you should.
They got state-of-the-art metal detectors that they don't even plug in.
I was gonna say if they don't plug them
Never
in.
have I been to a school. When I go to these schools, I mean, so far this year, I think we've had 12 or 13 meets that we've been going to watch wrestling, right? Not once have I seen a metal detector. You know why? Because a lot of these other schools
Because it's a respectable school?
is a respectable school, and they don't have frickin' animals running the insane asylum.
Well, when I go to Garfield and if I visit somebody there, I don't even walk through the metal detector. It's not even plugged in.
Is it for show? It's like a decoy?
And I go there usually around 12:30, 12:45 when I visit somebody. The one guy, and I go visit him in his office. We meet and stuff. But the thing is, I sign in at the front desk in the office, and I tell them who I'm there to visit. And they're like, you know where his office is at? Yeah, I know where it's at. Okay, fine. I don't get no security escort. I walk right by the cafeteria full of kids. Go right past the metal detector. I don't even walk through because they don't have security there by the metal detector.
Oh, that's reassuring.
I walked right past it, right through the doors, past down the hallway by the kids in the lunchroom, and it's a full lunchroom. Right to the guy's office.
They don't want to show the disco lights.
And I'm like, wait a
Wow.
minute here. If I was some raving lunatic, I mean, I'm glad they trust me and they all know me that they know they could trust me.
Right.
But the point is, our tax
technically,
dollars
they
are
shouldn't
paying for
trust
metal
anybody.
detectors. Use the damn thing.
They shouldn't trust anybody.
And that's the thing. They shouldn't trust people.
They're already paid for. They're sitting there.
Saving electrical costs, Jody. You know, maybe that's what they want to do.
Jody, they got enough of our frickin' money. And I almost said the F word. That's
What
gonna
F
be
word?
all lit-
Friggin'? Friggin'?
Frick.
Frick.
Fracking?
Frick. Frick.
Fracking?
Fracking. Fracking.
Frickin' frack.
It just makes no sense. There's so many crazy things that are going on that they you know what's funny though? I'm surprised that they haven't installed one in the Civic Center.
No, because he's got a security detail.
Only when he leaves. Only when he's in his personal.
Oh, but
in his-
not inside the Civic Center at
No,
all?
no, not in the Civic Center.
So what is he paying the guy for? So, like,
Stand
what if
there.
he decides to leave on a moment's notice? Does he have to wait
I
for
have
this guy to show
that,
up?
I don't know. I
or
don't know.
2 people or 3 people to show up to escort him around?
I have no idea.
Do they escort him to go
Well,
to the
even he
bathroom?
won't.
Do they hold it for him?
When he goes
When he
to
goes
when he
potty?
goes to the grocery store, is he the one sitting in that little cart, that little thing, and they push him around, and he's like sitting in the
Oh, the little front cart
little front part?
where all the little babies go? Probably.
Who knows? I mean, I don't know. I mean, why do you travel with security, man?
It's
Are you
it's
afraid
to
of your wife?
Protect me, but well, I don't need protection, but I just
You don't use protection?
use the tax dollars to make sure that I'm protected.
They used to have one at the front door. They used to have to go through the Civic. A metal detector, Frank? I don't recall ever seeing a metal
Hey,
detector.
I remember Frank having a whole bunch of security in his house.
Frank had a whole
when
bunch
he
of
was, when
security.
he was living back in Darlington.
Man, when Frank lived in
Man.
Garfield Heights, his main security was called Patty.
Yeah.
Patty would kick your butt, man. Ooh, Patty would beat somebody up, man.
And drop kick you.
Patty
You
would
get
make
out of line.
Patty would make those cookies and knock you out with those cookies.
Yeah.
I mean, we miss Patty's cookies. Patty
Yep.
had some good cookies.
No, I want my cheesecake.
Yeah, Patty was good. Yes, when I was at council, they had it in the front door. Then you also had it signing. I don't remember. I really don't remember.
Did they
You
lose
got my
it?
2K
Did they lose
Corso
it?
Masters for protection. There you go, Jody.
Did they lose it?
I have no idea. Maybe they lost funding for the metal detectors.
I know one time I made Frank lose a lot of funding playing connectors. Or follow the queen.
Follow the queen.
Follow the queen.
Follow the queen. Queen of spades kills the hand.
Or deuces and jacks, the man with the axe.
I'm out of this one, Frank. I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, so
Frank had plenty of security in his house.
there you go. Yeah, he had a lot of security in his house. So, hey, don't forget, people, tonight we're going to be voting for the Donkey Award tonight.
Yeah, so
so
get your
make
votes
sure
in
you
now.
have somebody in mind that you want to vote for. All right, you're going to have to vote for somebody.
I'm assuming we're probably not too far away from wrapping up, so we gotta get these accumulated.
Yeah, we're gonna have to start voting
gotta
soon.
accumulate
Yeah,
these
absolutely.
votes
I
here
still have
so
a
we
bag
can,
of quarters from you guys. Yeah, Frank, I know, man. We
Is it in the Crown Royal bag?
yeah, it's in that crown. Frank won so many quarters from us, man. That's why he was able to buy a new house out of Garfield Heights.
That's
you know?
right. He was able to sell his house and buy his new house with the bags of cash and coins taken from us.
Yeah. So, but I I'm gonna read something. Coming up here.
Oh yeah, we got a little statement coming.
Yeah, I got a little statement here. I have.
Well, really quick before you do start, what's the requirements for the Donkey Award? Is there any stipulations?
No stipulation
or
at all.
requirements?
No stipulation at all. What is the
Who do
requirement
you
for the
think
donkey?
could be a
You know what, Jody? It's called the Jackass Donkey Award because you vote for who you think is
Who's
the
the
biggest
biggest
donkey in this city. You can vote for whoever you want. There's no requirement to whoever you want to vote for.
Who's the village idiot?
You can vote for anybody you want. I know who I'm voting for.
I had mine a long time ago.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna throw a curveball at you guys with my Jackass
Oh,
Award.
Vic's throwing a curveball out at there.
I got my vote in for the curveball that
Yeah,
nobody's gonna
yeah.
think about.
But I'm gonna read a little speech because we're gonna be wrapping this up in a little bit. Before we vote, I'm gonna read a little speech here, people. We lost somebody in Garfield Heights. Okay, so I want everybody to listen tonight. Pay close attention.
Moment of silence.
Moment of silence here, okay? We lost somebody in Garfield Heights, and I want to read this statement. So let me get a drink of water here before I read this. Now I want everybody to listen closely,
Jane,
please.
you have to identify one of the Twisted
Yeah,
Sisters for
so
the vote.
before we
Not
vote,
plural.
please, I would like everybody to pay
Throw
attention
it
to
out
this.
there. I know we might be in a line here.
Here we go.
All right, here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, residents of Garfield Heights, and those of you who have just accidentally clicked the wrong podcast and are now too polite to leave, tonight we gather to mourn. Yes, we mourn the tragic, untimely, and completely preventative death of Logic. Logic passed away somewhere between Facebook comment section and the city council meeting. Authorities say it was last seen trying to make sense of a rumor that started with, "I'm not saying it's true, but," and it was never heard from again. In Garfield Heights, Logic didn't just die. It was run over, backed up on, and then blamed for being in the road in the first place. We used to ask, like, is it accurate? Do we have proof? Does it make sense? Now we ask, how many shares does it have? Did my cousin's neighbor barber confirm it? Can I be mad about it immediately? Logic tried to survive here, it really did. But it couldn't compete with emotional outrage, armchair experts with Wi-Fi, and that one guy who knows a guy at City Hall, but somehow never knows the actual facts. Garfield Heights has reached a point where a stop sign is considered a suggestion, a rumor is considered evidence, and common sense is treated like a paid subscription nobody wants to renew. We created a world where feelings outrank facts, opinions outrank research, and volume outranks intelligence. You can whisper the truth and nobody hears you, but shout nonsense loudly enough and suddenly you're a community leader. Logic didn't stand a chance. The funeral for Logic will be held at the corner of what actually happened and what I heard. Attendance is expected to be low because nobody can agree on the address. But let us not completely be sad tonight, because in Garfield Heights, when Logic dies, entertainment is born. And that, my friends, is why this podcast will never run out of material. So as we close tonight's Friday Night Follies, remember, before you argue, accuse, or post in all caps, take a deep breath, count to 3, and ask yourself one simple question. Am I using logic, or am I just auditioning to be next week's punchline? Good night, Garfield Heights. Rest in peace, Logic. You tried. You really did. So we lost Logic in Garfield Heights. Logic seems to never exist anymore in this city. So, what do you think, Vic?
What's that?
Did we lose Logic in this city?
Oh, that was lost a long time ago. You know, that was probably lost even before I even moved here back in 08,
Oh, wait.
08, 07, I think, something like that. It's when I got here. Almost coming on in 20 years.
I
you know?
agree, Jane. Rest in peace, Logic. Rest in peace. What do you think, Matt?
Rest in peace.
What do you got to say about Logic? Logic, how bad is it that we just lost Logic in this city?
Pretty bad. It's just makes me want to drop a tear.
I mean, nothing seems to be logical anymore in this city. Do you agree?
No, I mean, I thought maybe that, you know, it was possibly going to start turning around with the Kalova, but he just didn't. He just jumped ship. He jumped ship.
It's because of him we have all these problems.
Yeah.
You think so?
He put him
I thought
there.
I thought he was trying to improve things, and I think Burke was the one who just flip-flopped it back to hell.
Well, when Clover left, he left us with he left
A little bit of money.
He left Burke with the perfect game plan, and all he had to do was follow the game plan, and he didn't. He went on his own, and that's why our city's even worse than what it was.
Right.
That's my opinion. Allegedly, is my opinion. So, it's actually all across America. You know what, Jody? You're right. Logic has left. It died all across America. Nothing
Far
makes
left.
sense anymore. Up is down, down is up, right is left, left is right. I mean, so nothing does make sense anymore around this world. I mean, but the thing is, Jody, and I've said this before, and what happens everywhere else, nobody should worry about, because we should only focus on what's happening in Garfield Heights. Don't you agree, Matt? We're now in default, aren't we? You know, Kim, I can't get any answers from the finance department. I put in a public records request, and I'll let you guys know too. I mentioned this Wednesday. I put in a public records request, and I asked for the last 2 years, 2024, 2025. I want the expense records for the mayor. I put it in with the law department. They sent it over to finance, and I'm waiting for the complete expense records for the mayor for the last 2 years.
I bet you they don't have it.
I'd like to hear about that.
So once I do get those, if they send it to me, and I say, quote, you know, if they send it to
They
me,
don't have it.
I will bring it out on the podcast and let everybody know what they disclose to me. So, but I did also ask, when it came to the safety director's job, City Council made an amendment to the city charter, which they weren't allowed to do without going to the people to vote on, because you have any changes to the city charter has to be voted on by the people. So they made an amendment to the city charter, which they weren't allowed to do because they have to be voted on by the people. But City Council did this, and when I put this public records request in, asked if they are hiring for the safety director, and they said that's not an accurate public records request. So that gave me my answer. So we looked it up online, and they are actually not hiring, or there's not a job opening for the safety director.
The keyboard is still there.
So since 2022, they have not posted a job opening for a safety director. So that tells me that they are not looking for one, and that they're just going to let the mayor keep collecting a paycheck for doing nothing.
That's right. It's a double dip.
So they're breaking the law. So I encourage anybody who wants to look into this, as they go through the charter review. You know, the Charter Review Board brought it to City Council. City Council just changed it without going to the people, Frank. That's what they did. It's on record. It's on the computer. We checked it out. So, anybody who's listening, there's a class action lawsuit against the city by violating the law this way. They can't do this, okay? Plain simple. They're mad because I looked into it and I'm starting to ask all these questions. That's why they're going to try and Charlie Kirk my ass one day, you know? So, that's the plain simple truth.
Right.
So, it's just that they're trying to get away with stuff and we're not getting into this. The tree warden is still there. But how can they have a tree warden job position open when they have somebody doing the tree warden's job?
Right.
Somebody was out the other day by Susan's house, I believe it was, and he was the tree warden doing inspections.
$28 an hour.
Malfeasance. You're right, Vanessa. It's, too many people are doing jobs that they're not supposed to be doing. They're getting paid and they're getting away with it. And city council's allowing this and they're not telling anybody about it. That's the problem.
Yep.
Would you agree?
Yeah.
There's no checks and balances here.
So, and that's a big, big problem, is they allow people to get away with this shit. I can't even see Victor anymore. Look, he's hiding.
yeah.
Victor's
like
sleeping.
like I said,
Victor's
who was
sleeping.
it? Who was it that said that it's past their bedtime? It's
Yeah, yeah,
past my
so-
bedtime too.
But anyways, people, let's go vote now to see who, let's bring out these awards now. Let's
I
see
think it
who's
was
going to get
Jody.
these awards,
Jody,
all right?
was it you that actually said that?
Who's going to get the donkey,
You'd probably be this up
the
this
number
late.
one donkey award, people? Let's start voting, all right? Come on.
You know what? Can I disclose my vote?
What do you think? We vote last. What do you think? Ain't that pretty cool? Chad did
That
that on
is
his
nice.
3D printer
That is nice.
with the little glow. This glows in the dark,
Yeah.
you know?
I want to disclose my vote here because this person's been a thorn in my fucking side for years.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Jennifer?
No, I actually could talk to
Don't say your wife, because she's
Jennifer.
probably watching and she's going to knock you out.
and actually have a somewhat educated conversation, even though she's trying to blow smoke up our asses.
Matt has, look at that, Matt.
Matt
Kim voted
Beasley.
for you, Matt. All right. All right,
Yes.
before we vote, let's see who everybody else is
I
going to
got
vote
one.
for.
Okay.
All right, so Kim's voting for Matt. Hazel has to keep track who's voting for who.
I already did mine.
Who'd you vote for, Hazel? We didn't see.
Jennifer?
Bennifer, Jane,
Frank says
Can't be
Avery.
two. Oh, Avery Johnson.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Doesn't he like touch people inappropriately?
Yeah.
Allegedly.
I guess if you're a kid, I guess I don't. You know, that's what they say.
That guy. Maybe he's just not getting it enough at home.
Ooh, Vanessa says Avery. That's 2 for Avery.
Is Frank? What about Frank? Vanessa wants Frank.
Vanessa, you voting for Frank or
Vote for
Avery?
Frank?
I want to be last but not
She was
least.
agreeing with him.
Or
Oh.
Vanessa's agreeing with Frank.
Oh.
Okay, so Avery, 2 for
I
Avery.
thought maybe it was a vote for Frank.
2 for Avery.
What
Look
did
at that.
Frank do?
Jody said Burks.
Uh oh.
Uh oh.
I'm agreeing with Jane.
That's 3 for the
Jane.
Burks. 2 for Avery, 3 for the Burks.
Jane.
Uh oh.
There's actually one for. There's gonna be 2 now for this person, who's been a thorn in my side.
You already voted for Burke.
No, I didn't vote for Burke.
Oh, okay, okay.
I did.
The building department for not meeting to the courthouse. Oh, you already voted for Avery, Vanessa. Come on now. So
It's-
we got 2 for Avery, or 3 for Avery, or 2 for Burke, or something.
It's gonna be 2 for Big Deborah Balls and Chin.
Ooh, there you go. There you go.
Big Deborah.
Big D.
I mean, she looks like a Tom, like
So that's-
like the
there you
worst
go, that's
Tom.
like-
Does she
So we're
transition?
running across the board like 2, 2, and 2 so far. You know.
She a tranny?
I don't know. Training? What's she training for? Curling?
I don't know. Was she like a guy that wants to look like a girl, or a girl that looks
Hey,
like
she'll
a
have
guy?
to deliver the award to Benny. Here you go. Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know if you remember the old SNL,
There you go.
comedy skit with Pat. You didn't know if it was a him or a her, a ma'am or a sir.
Oh, Jane saying Benifer. There you
Benifer.
go, Jane,
Oh,
go.
Jane, I thought we were gonna go. I thought we were gonna go with balls and chin.
Yeah. So that's 3 for Jennifer. Oh shit! There you go.
Matthew.
Matthew needs some love.
I think it's almost like a consensus on who's gonna get this
Yeah.
week's award.
My vote.
Ooh, Vanessa changed her mind.
Oh,
Ooh.
Vanessa. To Big Deborah.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a second.
Oh.
You got 3
Yeah.
now all of a sudden for Big Deborah.
That's 4.
Oh, my
4.
vote's not going to count.
4.
I'm going to surprise everybody with mine.
Yeah, 4 for balls on the chin.
I think Vanessa's remembering the old skit from
That's
SNL.
4 so far. Okay, so I think that's 4 for big balls. You know, so
Big balls and chin.
yeah. That's big balls. You know, I mean, my vote's gonna go with Avery, so that's gonna give him 3. I'm going with Avery. You know, because I love the man.
You know,
You know,
I must say, balls and chin has the biggest knee pads I think I've ever seen in my life, and her nose is brown.
how brown?
Oh, it's brown, like deep in her nose, like it's in her fucking nostrils.
Yeah. I'm going with
The
it. So
shit
she's got
from the-
4 votes.
The
Dripping
shit
with
from
sludge.
the anus.
Well, plus yours, that's 5 votes for balls on the chin.
Balls on chin.
3 for Avery. What do you got, Matt? What was yours?
I was surprised in everybody on this one, but this is what I'm going to say. I'm going to say Sandy May.
Ooh, Sandy May. Oh, that's
Sandy-
right. Sandy May.
Sandy May.
Bugoogie?
And you want to
Bugatti?
know the reason why I voted for her?
Why?
Was
Bugatti.
because she turned around and called me a damn asshole. Well, she's my number 1 asshole.
Sandy May Bugoogie.
Bagogi.
How do you say her last name? Bugaki?
Bogucky.
Budaki?
Bogucky.
Yeah, Sandy, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. But
Yeah, I
no,
don't know
well, it looks like balls on the chin is
Big
getting a
Deborah.
donkey on the chin.
It's not little Debbie, it's Big Deborah.
She's got the donkey. So I guess the donkey of the award is going to this week. Big Deb.
Big Deborah.
Balls on the
Balls
chin.
in chin.
So congratulations. And like I said, eventually, when I get down to it, we will be mailing out congratulations letters to
Bukkake.
these people.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, eventually we will be printing out letters and mailing it to their house saying congratulations, you won the donkey award.
Yeah, we should get one of her pictures
Number
and put
one
her
jackass
like
award.
pretend that she's holding the donkey
Take
award.
a picture like the trophy and that and just send it to them saying you won the award. I think that'd be
Congratulations,
that'd be nice.
balls in chin, Big
That'd be
Deborah.
nice. I think that. So congratulations, Debbie. Everybody say congratulations to Debbie to win the award tonight.
Congratulations.
She's got she's got good honors. Good congratulations. She's
She's
the only
been a-
person
She's
that
been a
is sitting
thorn
next
in
to
my
us.
side. Ironically, the only time that she wasn't a thorn in my side is that when I was still back in Bring Back Garfield she actually was voting against the levy.
Really?
That was the only thing we actually agreed
So
on.
she said. So she said.
So she said.
Yeah. Yeah.
She actually agreed with me on some of the statements. I was very, very surprised.
Really?
Yes, exactly. It's like the devil agreeing with God.
Yeah.
And I'm
That's a
God,
rare.
and she's
That's a
the
rarity.
devil. It's a
That's-
devil woman.
Yeah, that's a damn rarity right there. So.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I have anything else to say. I mean, I'm flabbergasted with this this nomination and win for Big Deborah.
Big D.
Big
Balls on the
Deborah.
chin wins this week's Donkey Award. You're right. Yeah, congratulations.
Balls.
So if
Did
anybody,
she say Big Dingleberry?
Dingleberry.
Would they call
Dingleberry.
that chin nuts?
Yeah. She's the only person that can sit right next to us at the casino and not say a
Dingle
word,
balls.
but then come on the internet and start smashing us like
I
crazy.
called
So,
her balls on the chin.
Yeah.
Her face.
but anyways, everybody.
That's
So
very good.
I want to say thank you for everybody for watching tonight, at
That's
least.
sweet.
Vic, thanks for coming out in this cold weather.
Hey, it's a fun time whenever I can get out here. You know what I mean? It might not be every weekend, but it's always a fun time.
With your
to,
rose-colored
just kinda
glasses?
let it go. You know what? I'm just glad I'm sober. You know why? Can you imagine the shit that would come out of my mouth if I was half in the bag?
Hayes, get him a case of beer. Get him a
Can you
case.
imagine?
Get him a
No,
case,
no
Hayes.
beer.
Get a case.
I'm actually dry. I'm staying dry for, until
Summertime.
potentially until summertime.
You know,
comes back
screw it.
around.
Get him a keg.
Potentially.
Let's get him a keg and see what he does when he's really
There,
hammered.
right there.
Yeah.
But anyways,
All right.
I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna read this closing speech. Matt,
It's
you
a
want to read
closing
it?
speech, everyone. Let's all pay attention.
You want to read it?
No.
You don't want to read? All right, I'll read this one.
Let's pay attention.
Okay, so, and that's the end of another episode of Friday Night Follies. Coming to you live from Garfield Heights, the city where the drama is free, the opinions are loud, and the common sense is occasionally on vacation. If you
Trashville Heights.
if you agreed with me tonight, great, you're clearly thinking. And if you didn't, well, Garfield Heights has never had a shortage of people volunteering to prove my point. Let's just remember something important before we all log off and start arguing with strangers on the internet again. It's always better to be the rider than the donkey. And around here, let's be honest, Garfield Heights got a lot of donkeys wandering around, wondering why the saddle feels heavy. But hey, that's what keeps life interesting, right? One person trying to steer the conversation, 10 people kicking in the wrong direction, and somebody in the background yelling about a pothole from 2007 like it's just happening yesterday. Tradition never dies, it just gets reposted. To everyone listening across Garfield
Good
Heights,
night.
whether you're laughing, shaking your head, or drafting a 3-paragraph Facebook rebuttal as we speak, I appreciate you. You're the reason this mic stays on and the sarcasm stays fully funded. So until next Friday, keep your humor sharp, your patience limited, and remember, you can either lead the conversation or be one getting led. Choose wisely. This is Friday Night Follies signing off, where the rider tries to steer, the donkey tries to argue, and the circus somehow keeps renewing its lease. Good night, Garfield Heights.
Good night.
Good night, guys. Thank
Good
you
night,
for
Trashville
watching,
Heights.
everybody.
I want that sack of cash that you took from me.
Stay safe, everybody, okay? Stay warm.
Stay warm.
We appreciate you watching tonight. You want to hit the off button for us? Take care, everybody.
Somebody hit the off button.
Hit the off button. Bye,
Just
Kim.
Smack it.
Stay safe, everybody. We're going to let Matt hit the
Adios,
off button. when we
muchachos.
get out.
I'm not here next time.